Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our farm. Today I'm heading into the pasture over here because I've got some new animals to introduce you to. So let me tell you a little bit about these minis and how they came to be on our farm. These miniature horses actually came from the same rescue pen as this donkey over here, but they went up north to New York to be with their owner, and they were there for quite a while until she started to have some major setbacks in her family. Her husband is having a major health crisis, and she has a lot going on with her kids, and heartbreakingly, she knew that they probably needed to go to somewhere where somebody had a little bit more time for them. So when she reached out to me, I was excited to add animals to our farm, especially mini horses that we don't have yet, and also just completely heartbreaking for her, because I know going through a major life change is very difficult, but then saying goodbye to an animal you've grown really attached to, I cannot imagine that loss. And so it is with a very heavy heart that we said yes to these animals. And I just want her to know that they are very happy and very healthy here on our farm. So as you know, we name all of our animals after the Andy Griffith Show, and although they had beautiful names when they came here, we are keeping our miniature Mayberry theme here. So we have Aunt Bee and Clara Edwards. And I hope that you will take some time to consume the Andy Griffith Show, because it's just classic, it's clean, it's wonderful, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it's great. But Aunt Bee is gray-haired and plump and very, very kind, and that describes this little horse to a T. And then Clara Edwards is a best friend of Aunt Bee who has very strong opinions and isn't afraid to let you know of those opinions. And that describes this little mini right here. So both of these minis are in their teens. They are in relatively good health. Clara here gets something to help control her blood sugar so that she doesn't founder. We are very familiar with founder. If you have not been here on our channel for a long time, we lost our Belgian draft horse to laminitis, which is also called foundering. And so we are very careful about her diet, and she is on a few supplements to help control all of those things. And they are both prone to gaining a ton of weight. A lot of minis and ponies can both gain a lot of weight. And so we're trying to keep them active. We're trying to make sure that they have only the food that they are allowed to have and nothing else. My kids are very aware of that, and so our guests are also not allowed to feed our animals. So that is what we do. We are trying to get them used to being handled a little bit more. My youngest loves to spend time with these animals. She is every bit a cowgirl as I was. And so she is trying very hard to get them used to being touched, to being handled, to getting their hooves picked out. That is one of her biggest goals. Helen loves to work with horses' feet. I think losing Pumpkin very early in her life made her care about hoof care a lot, and so she is very determined to get these minis used to her touch. And we try to groom them and pick out their feet every day, just to keep them safe, keep their pasture dry, keep their stalls dry, and all those things. Perhaps one of the cutest things that's happened so far is that we had a photo shoot here on the farm with a senior who wanted her graduating pics here to be out here on the farm. And I said, what if we brought the miniatures into this photo shoot? And she said, absolutely, I want to do this. And these pictures turned out so great. And so they are supermodels, and we didn't even know it. These minis performed so well. Of course, all they had to do was stand there and be themselves. That's pretty easy. Anyhow, that's all for today's video. Thank you for joining in and meeting the new animals here. We certainly love the theme of rescue, and we love the theme of anything to do with animals and children interacting for the good of their mind, body, and soul. And that is all for today's video, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, you're my sweet angel. You're free. Come here, Aunt Bee. Oh my goodness. You are just... There you go. That's all done. That's the sweetest. Oh, shaky.